Greetings, royal queens and kings. It's your host, Queen Tulsa. Welcome back to the Queen Tulsa Show. I will be your captain tonight. I'll have a co captain, but you have to stick around and find out who that is. First and foremost, if you're not subscribed to the channel, I need you to press that subscribe button down below. If you're already subscribed to the show, set your notifications to all so that you don't miss any of the hot topics and fire content. And go on and press that like button while you're at it. Queens and kings on the agenda tonight. We have the recap of the Queen Tulsa's funeral. The Dragon of Queen Tulsa, Oklahoma, Friday, July 9th, 2021 at 7 p.m. Eastern, Nosey Heaux Church of the Mermaids is where it was held. And it will be casted on another individual's channel. So we'll be doing a recap. Before we get into it, the contenders that are on the docket tonight are Liecella, House of Princess, Drunk Debonair, Liecella, Mo, and more. Let's get into it.
Say they want it. Girls can't never say yeah. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say nah. Girls can't never say they want it. Girls can't never say yeah. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say nah. Oh nah. Give it to me like you need it, baby. Want you to hear me screaming, have you breathing. I don't need a reason, baby. I want it till you can't buy. I can get it to you right, baby.
All right, disclaimer, copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is the use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit educational personal use tips to balance in favor of fair use. This video was made for entertainment purposes and is transformative in nature. Now that we've got that out the way, I would like to introduce you all to the Queen Tulsa Show. Queen Tulsa is always live in the field. Queen Tulsa is a content personality that's broadcasted on YouTube, Instagram, and other social media. Please like, share, and subscribe to the independent channel for the people. Donations go to building this platform. Thanks for taking the time to watch. Remember to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. And now we can dive into the content. Thank you all for coming out. They had a funeral for the Queen in 2021. July 9th, 2021. They couldn't even spell Oklahoma right. They spelled it Oakhoma. So Oklahoma. Okay, but anywho, let's go ahead and get into the topics tonight. You have Nosey Heaux Live. You have Marcella Speaks. You have Princess AV and Mom Approved. Let's get into the
after we buried this hole like this. I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch up to your messages and these super chats. Thank you, Sister Alinda, for your super chat. Okay. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for the support. Okay, we got to bury this child. You can't wait to friend. Yes, we need you. Okay, we need you. We need you. Another super chat. I'll be in there in the bad wigs and the black dresses. Yes. Andrew singing too. Is he doing the B selection? We might need an A and B selection. Love offering and tithes for the wig. Thank you for your contribution. Now look at here. Now we started the wake on Monday. Now I know some of y'all said that the service was too long. So what I was gonna do is I was gonna cut the important parts out for you, so that you can see. Just go straight to the chase. Okay, straight to the chase. Okay, but you can. Yes, this is a COVID free. It's in the open field because she ain't got no house. Okay, and apparently it's on farmland, so you got all the space in the world. Come one, come all to Sister Nosey's channel. Bring your super chats, all of that. Can you assist? You can read the card. Okay, you can announce the resolutions and yes, the announcements and the resolutions. I thank the village for coming together to bury this hope. Now you sitting up here talking about you respect your elders and you're coming for my miss myself. I got a problem. And you know, they say emulation is the best flattery, but could you get any more blatant and copycatting me? And you can't even read me. The best you could do is call me fat. Do you think a bitch ain't called me fat before? Baby, that don't hurt my feelings. Okay. Yeah, let me give you a titty. And then that other little baby, you need to get out now. Get out now. You and that little tarot card reading thing, Shakana. Please don't allow yourself to be aligned with that person. We still
All right. So speaking of alignment, you know, they were aligned with Nosey. Nosey took them and drug them. She made them promote. And guys, when I tell you that this was the roast of the year, this was the roast of the century. And remember when I told you guys that I had a bad encounter with the church, right? And remember I said that it felt like a ritual, right? Well, Lord and behold, they got upset with me because I was supporting Monica from All About the Tea, right? And they were mad about it. They couldn't do anything about it. They couldn't do nothing about it. They had people dressing up like me, trying to imitate me, putting on wigs, you name it. And I'm just a little old nobody, just one person. This wasn't two people. This wasn't three people. This wasn't five people. This was thousands of people after me, mimicking me, trying to put, oh, wow. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's definitely a lot. And I have plenty of receipts for you all tonight. I really hope that you are enjoying the content. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I see that we have 15 million people in here. We have 10 million likes. The other 5 people, can you just please hit that like button? It's free. We have 18 million people in here. We're just giving you guys a rundown on the individuals that tried to take Queen Tulsa down 2 years ago. You know, they had a whole funeral for me. They had it all organized and planned, you know. They had it all organized and planned. I'm just one person. I want to make this very clear to you all. I'm only one person. One. But when we talk about Nosey Heaux and her doxing and her demon behavior, her online rituals got my channel taken down because I was responding to them. Somebody is actually making a funeral for you and you're totally alive. You telling me you won't have a problem with, like, what are y'all doing? What in the satanic ritual is going on here? But you had the minions, you know, it was no. And listen, guys, they dressed up for Queen Tulsa. It was very serious for them to try to bring me down. And I told you guys this before. I said they all got in their Sunday's best. This is the best that they could come up with. But yeah, let's get into the commentary. Let's check those likes. If the likes are liking, we will proceed with the show. We only have 11 likes, 17 people in here. We're going to take a commercial break. Please hit the like button. We'll be right back.
Anything he want with you, ain't nothing you can do about it.
Money game. This ain't the black man's game. This ain't the white man's game. This is the money game.
Scratching and scrambling most of my days to get where I got.
Not sacrifice yourself. The best thing you can do for poor people is not be one of them.
Now, I eats in the big house kitchen. I got pine boards on the floor of my
If I
cabin.
crumble, my children crumble, my grandchildren crumble.
And it don't take much coughing for the master to make me have a cup of corn whiskey for my medicine.
I cannot, for the sake of my integrity, stand up here and let everybody that's counting on me crumble so I can make a statement.
Now that is fine living for a nigga, and I'll be damned if any African Guinea man is gonna make me lose all I've been working for. Now you take my
There are ways to win the war in a different way.
better learn. You best learn or you're gonna get the bloody back for sure.
All right, guys. So we are back. We do have guests in the middle. We have Strawberry says, okay, Queen, see you shortly. Tara is in the building. She says, my. Just jumped in. I don't know what's going on, but I'm in. Welcome and thank you. I'll go ahead and give you a briefing of what's going on. So tonight's show is a recap of Marley Green, aka Nosey Heaux. Warrants are issued. Remember Nosey Heaux, Liecella, Sodrunk, and Princess was versus Queen Tulsa. You know, these people plus more on the screen were against Queen Tulsa, and they tried to take me down. You know, 2 years ago, they had a funeral for me, and this was a cyberbullying case. And the people that you see on the screen, Nosey Heaux, Marcella, Princess, So Debonair, they were all a part of that. Oh, yeah. They all had come together to take the fabulous, the one, the only Queen Tulsa down. Unfortunately, it didn't work, you know. They tried to paint a picture and say that I was just this horrible person and I'm just, you know, wanting to be a woman. And they gathered all of their, I want to say their friends, you know, because they were friends at the time. If you ask me today, are they all still together and friends? Well, that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But this is just showing you guys, no matter who told you no, God will always overpower it with a yes. I am here. My channel has grown. I have some great, loving royals over here. You are royal queens and kings, and this is our palace. And I just wanted to share with you all that are on my journey of mental health, of sobriety, of being a wife, of being a mom, and just existing, how I keep it all together. Well, it's simple. You never let them see you sweat. You know, they want to see you sweat. They want to see you break down. I've done that out of my control. When the hate crime was committed against me. But that's the only time that I felt like I really just let people see me weep. I'm not walking to the bush to go weep. I'll do it right here on camera. Now, without further ado, let's get into the funeral. Tara says it's crazy. Oh, yeah. See, people want to they'll try to bring it down in any way possible. And it's so interesting. This happened, in 2021. I spoke to Black China last year. And being that this is a whole new year, I'm utilizing everything that Black China taught me and told me on that interview. So without further ado, let's push into this comment. Actually, let me go ahead and check our likes. All right, likes are up. I want to thank you all for supporting the Queen Tulsa. If you would like, you can send a donation, $beautiful 070707. You can like this video, you can share it on your other platforms. That's a way that you can support. It's not always a monetary value. Thank you. Okay, so before we just run and jump into that, I did want to bring up another clip of Miss Lady, because she stopped by my panel a year ago, right? She stopped by my panel a year ago. And let me just bring this up. And Marcella is the only one that has met my husband on these YouTube streets. And there was a tip that Marcella had given me. She said, I guess she has felt in a spirit, or, that I was maybe going through something. And here Marcella is. And she said, y'all go on a date. Y'all go on a date. And we went on a
I'm
date.
at one of my kids' appointment. I just dropped them off at therapy.
Okay, hello, how are you?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now. Can you hear me?
You're frozen?
Oh, am I frozen?
Yeah, you was. Now you're not.
Okay. So no, I was just letting the people know. Thank you for coming up, and really drive safe out there. Make sure you got your seatbelt on.
Oh, I'm not even a mile from my house. My son is 15, so I have to check him in therapy, and then I come back and get him.
Okay. So yeah, I was just letting the people know that where we were in our journey. I was letting them know that you were the only person that I really let into my life like that. You met my husband, and you also gave me great marital advice, and you told us to date. And once we got on that date, it was amazing. Like, that was something that we really needed. So when I refer to you as the mother of the village, you are a mother in our village, because it takes a village, right?
Right.
And
but let me tell your followers something. Okay. I want them to know that everybody can make a mistake, but if you come back and correct that mistake, and like, I plan to have a relationship with you, is not just for YouTube. Like, everything that we went through, I still never talked about you personally, like your personal life, because I admired your marriage and everything, and you was trying to do something, and like when you was on the first show we was on, you came up there and you bought the tea. You was doing your thing, and you were new at it. And now I have watched you. I watched you over this years, and you may not have known I was on your page, but I said, you are dynamic. Now you done found your noose and you are bringing it, and you got to keep bringing it. But it's not hard to get caught up on beefs
Yes.
on YouTube. It's not hard. And what we got to do now is identify when people are having problems. The first thing you don't do is you don't pick sides. That would keep you out of the beef. And you let the person know if they give you an ultimatum, like if you're going to talk to Marcella, don't talk to me, you got to choose you, whatever. And I got caught up in that twice.
Yeah.
And you know what? And then, being on this YouTube, I start putting my Bible down and not, following what I believe. And when I got messed up, I'm the only one that came and like apologized to anybody I offended. And I didn't feel like I needed to do it, just on my post and then they don't know. I was planning on coming on last night while you was on, but you were, you had entertainment going on and I didn't want to disrupt your, I didn't want to disrupt what you were doing. So I watched you a little bit until I went to bed. But I just want you to know I've missed you. I mean, I watch your show. I still was watching your show. And so, the good people in your life. Yeah, but see, the good people in your life, when you start.
Thank you all so much for supporting Queen Tulsa, the show, whether it's a like, a share, a subscribe, a Cash App, a PayPal, or a Zelle. Thank you for coming by and watching the show. And this is your commercial for being acknowledged for just being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Without you, who would be watching? Thank you for tuning in.
Messing with shady, baity people, you lose the good people. And I didn't go so far that I couldn't come back and say, I'm sorry. Woman to woman, I knew I had to tell you, I'm sorry. And, I thought about you. I was in a LGBTQ movie and I played a mother. And as I played that role, I thought of you so much. And then I said, I got to make it right. But then I was like, I was afraid to say, like, maybe you wouldn't accept me. So it took me time, but it took me to be broken down spiritually. Nobody on these YouTube streets could get in my head, but spiritually, where I know that I love, and my daughter is part of that LGBTQ community. And I know how it feels to have somebody reject them. You know what I'm saying? My daughter is not rejected, but her friends, like they all call me mom because their moms don't accept them. And like, I got to make it right.
Absolutely. And
That I missed you. I had to make it right because I knew that I missed you. So I feel good. I felt good saying it yesterday, and I didn't know Just Cat was part of your, you. I was just saying it. I tell people every day who I have to make amends with and who I don't. And then I won't, I won't do it. But I knew everybody that I needed to make amends with. I feel so good every single day. And I want to bring you to that 1,000. I want to hit you over that borderline because you have a place at this table. This table is big. And the more good people we put to the table, then all the bad seeds will vanish. They will go away. You have something that you can teach people. And I'm not going to let anybody push anybody off the table if they don't want to be off the table.
That's right. That's right. But you know what, Marcella, one thing about it is, like you said, the good people are, kind of overlooked,
Right.
But at the end of the day, I ride for my people, right, wrong, or indifferent. Just because I don't see it publicly bashing them don't mean that I'm not holding them accountable behind the scenes. And I just feel like, going forward, it's my thing is, whenever I put out content, I might want to engage in it, but then I think about, oh, this is not going to be a good look, you know, because I do get triggered, and I'd be like, oh, I want to, well, not really triggered, but I would say triggered in a sense of going back into that sector of that type of commentary. But then it's like, no, if I'm going in the right direction, I got to stay in this lane. Don't go this way. Don't go that way. Because if you're going a certain way, people are going to expect that. They're going to look for that in your content.
Yeah, but see, what I got to learn is nonsense I overlook. Now I overlook it. One time I didn't overlook it. But nonsense now, I overlook that. And if I know it's not true, I just don't answer it.
That's true. But I'm just so glad that we were able to like come together and mend, you know, though that family feud. You know, when a family feuds, nobody wins. And I don't think we understood that, because united we stand, divided we fall.
And now it's time for us to stand together. Everybody, look what's going on these YouTube streets. You know, we need to stand together and fight with each other. I mean, fight to keep our peace, fight to keep educating people. You educate people. You can't stop. And if I got to bring more people to you, I will. Like, I will come to your page if you want me to. You want to talk about a topic? I'll tell everybody all over YouTube, this is where I'm going to be. Yeah. And they'll come and they'll see. I want to bring you up, and that's the only way we can do it. Like, people got a chance to see you today, and I'm sure that you got some new subscribers, you know?
Well, unfortunately, Marcella was not able to get me that 1,000 subscribers. You know, shout out to the higher power, my Lord Jesus Christ. I never put my faith in man, you know. I don't. You fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. It's not going to be a third time, right? Well, when we talk about making amends, coming back and apologizing, well, this, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately was not a genuine apology. This was not a genuine apology. And the reason why it wasn't is because when the hate crime was committed against me, Liecella went out there with a picket sign and protested and told people not to donate to me. But I wanted to dig back in the past to give you guys their words that come out of their mouth. Let's get into it.
You froze?
Actually, I'm not sure what's going on, but we're still going to get this message, because even if I have to tap in from another device, we're going to get this message out there. All right, and this is how we are going to go about it. Okay, we're going to put that.
You need to call. You need some more water in here to so the noodles will be done. We're having spaghetti.
Okay. How was that for you?
It's good. Put the water in that pot. Put some more in there.
So are we still with each other?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so just so I don't get overlook the comments, what I'm going to do is read them. So Jessica says, Marcella, I'm so sorry, I wasn't even trying to bring that up. No ambushes intended. I just heard Shout out content creator under 1K. I do truly love both you ladies. And then Sonya
Thank you.
oh, okay. And then Sonya says, we're almost at 800. Yeah. Sugar Burshell says, this is wonderful. God is good. Forgiveness.
Yes,
Yes.
and y'all got to share this video. Listen, if you got a tablet and you need to tell your kids, look, just to have them subscribe. You got to keep sharing the message because every content creator got something different that they can teach. So, I may not watch Queen Tulsa Monday, but then I still got my subscription every day. And if y'all see her icon, go up there and press like for her. Let's get her there. Let's get her to her watch hours. We can do this together.
Yes, we can.
I got 7,000 subscribers. And, after you get to a certain amount, you got to stop showing how many people you got because people will get jealous of your numbers.
Okay.
Well,
listen here. I will be saying this. Listen, we have a funky good time over here. Here, let me adjust that. We have a funky good time over here. Is no judgment. We have our cocktails. Y'all know I like to have my smoke. And
yeah.
She said, happy Tuesday, everybody. May God give you all double for all your troubles. Be blessed.
Yes. I know. I love it. Y'all just don't know. I met Queen Tulsa's husband and they are so beautiful together. I have watched Queen Tulsa cooking. I have watched Queen Tulsa on Cups page. I have seen you everywhere. So I keep up with you and I've seen you pushing and you're doing well. I'm so proud of you.
And you know what? This was no mentorship. But it was like, it was no mentorship, but I was like, kind of asking questions. But really, it was all about, if you really want to be a great content creator, do the research yourself because everybody learns different. Because the way you may learn something, I might learn it different.
Right.
YouTube University really helped me. And then just really taking advantage of those videos that they have. Like, when you go to your studio, those videos they have on the side. Always look at those, even if you feel like it's not something that you can use. You may not use it right then, but eventually you'll be able to utilize that skill.
Yeah, well, I got a manager and she does all that, but I need to learn that.
People that you are bougie, because we're talking about, you was like, what kind of cutter do I need? And I had to y'all know Marcella is bougie, and yes, she will go and buy it.
I am. Because I have somebody that used to come and just plan my meals for the week. And now my husband said, I want you to cook. And with this cousin 19, he didn't really want nobody in the house. So I was thinking when he said that, I said, well, what we going to eat?
Yeah. All the drinks are closed. You can't go dine out. I mean, it really hit you. It really hit us all.
Yeah, and so he said, well, you're going to learn to cook. And that's what I've been doing. I'll call somebody on the phone and say, how you cook this? And they'll talk me through FaceTime how to cook something. So I'm getting good at it. But Just Cat, you know what? You was there. You was there on my page and you actually brought us together. And when you said that, Queen Tulsa was under 1,000, that's when I said, yes, Queen Tulsa under 1,000, we need to bring her up. And I owe her an apology. So you was God sent. So don't think it was no ambush. It was meant to happen because it was already on my heart. And you just made it happen. So, we owe you a mwah. We owe you that.
Yes. And like I told her, oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was great to finish cooking the spaghetti noodles.
I'm cooking spaghetti tonight too.
Yeah.
No bull mess. I'm actually cooking spaghetti tonight too.
Yes, my husband taught me how to make spaghetti sauce with sausages and meatballs. I'm gonna let y'all see it.
Okay. I was thinking this. Let's do a cook-off or a cook together. I usually watch this lady called Gina Young, and she's on Facebook. And I really found her maybe like a few years ago because I wanted to learn how to cook chitlins or how to clean them.
Uh-huh.
And that's where I got started. But any type of meal, it could be baked chicken, fried chicken, it could be anything. Just go on her page, and she definitely
Thank
breaks it down for you and makes it easy for you to cook. And certain seasonings that she uses, and if you're not comfortable with using them, you don't have to use them.
Well, I'm learning. Look at my baby. He just got home.
Cooking, mama is in the cooking, honey. Mama's in the kitchen cooking.
And he loves cooking.
Yes.
My kids, they come home, they be ready for dinner. And I said, why y'all be so hungry when y'all come home? Oh, the food there is nasty, so we don't eat all day. Well, what am I paying for lunch for? Why am I paying for lunch?
Right. Well, you know what? The kids and I, like, when they're dissatisfied, because they usually have like a menu, but whatever, if it's a day that they don't want anything, I usually just let them pack up their own lunch. What you gonna do? And everything has to be healthy because like the school is on like such a healthy kick, which is a great thing.
I done cook. All I gotta do is finish this spaghetti sauce, and my kids can eat. I usually help everybody do their homework when they come in. So, yeah, I said, dang, I retired not to work, but I work more at home than I do anywhere else. But now that he said he didn't want nobody in here, I gotta clean up. I gotta do this. And I be like, oh my God. And I be trying to keep up because I like it clean. I'm OCD.
Yeah.
So I gotta keep it clean.
I might have a solution for you. Okay,
what
so for the older ones or just for the kids that like to clean in general, I got 50 cents and only one person can get the 50 cents. Who want to get this kitchen or sweep the floor, a quarter for the floor?
I don't do that. I got 5 teenagers in here. No, ma'am. I don't say who want to. I say you got the kitchen this week. You got the bathroom. They got to make their beds every day. Oh, I don't play that. I wake them up early, and if one person don't make their bed, I'll wake everybody up at 5 a.m. the next morning. And so they'll tell the other one, make your bed. I don't have to be in school till 8, and you made me get up. You made me get up. So now they check before they go to make sure every room, every bed is made. They clean that room. I told you I'm OCD. That I mean, your room is my house, and I want it clean. I don't play that.
One sound.
That's right. But I love you. Let me get to help him with his homework.
Okay, dinner's gonna be amazing. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for my friendship. I know the title was catchy, but it was gonna get the people in here.
Yes. I love you too. Bye-bye.
All right, guys. So, you know my personality. You know the queen just loves to have a good time, right? That's all. I just come to have a good time. But back to this funeral. I want to let you guys know how people would try to play on your intelligence and make it seem like you're the problem, it's you, and so on and so forth. But we cannot forget that Friday, July 9th, 2021 at 7 p.m. Eastern time. We will not forget that day. That was the day a star was born. On YouTube. Oh, yes, Queen Tulsa. You know, I had people that were so upset with me, outraged, because they didn't like who I was supporting and what I was saying on my channel. So they couldn't beat me. So they all joined forces to try Let's try. They tried to take me down. Let's get into it. And this is supposed to be a look. They were supposed to look like me. So the young lady with the red and black hair, she has glasses on. One lens is missing. Let's get into it.
Doing the program, we're not sure who's doing the eulogy. I really think it should be Sister Nosey. Okay. Okay, you know, we have everybody that's in it. You gonna make some t-shirts? Okay, that's one thing. Last thing I got to do. This could be ghetto as y'all want. Okay.
Now keep in mind, Marcella let us know that she has a daughter in the LGBTQ community. Yes. Princess is known to hang around people here on YouTube still to this day, right? And so Debonair still being drunk, and carrying on, still taking the 45-minute route when somebody passes him the mic. But let's get into it.
It's my bishop in here. Bishop, can you give us a blessing? Okay. It's a really big program. Can we get a blessing? That poor baby, he's a pick-me too, but he's a young pick-me, and he might get some sense about her. Somebody tell him that's not the way to go, okay? I know she's talking about she climbing slow and steady. We all was, okay? But you're fucking up, okay? Be a pick-me. It's okay, but you got to do it the right way, okay?
Reclaiming my time. Unfortunately, that wasn't my way. You know, I wasn't looking to be a pick-me. I'm a star. I had potential, even being my first go round on YouTube. My first time, you throwing me in a situation I have no clue about, have done no research on, and I blossom. May not have blossomed to where I am now, but boom, it's something about that girl. It's something about Queen Tulsa. That's what I'm talking about. But let's get into it.
She come over here attacking me. What did I do? And if I did wrong, y'all tell me. I don't mind taking accountability, but I don't recall fucking with her, okay? She come fucking with me. And then you come fucking with other people. So now we've got to fuck with you. And that's what we're doing today, okay? I bet you this live is the first live, the most people that you done ever had in your life. And you should say thank you. Just say thank you. Just wave your hand over there and say thank you, Avatar Jr. It's okay. It's okay. Now, what we about to do.
So what she is saying is I should be thanking her for her church announcements, her homegoing service on Friday for me. I should be calling in to her show and saying, thank you for cyberbullying me. Oh, you are doing such amazing work. What am I thanking her for? What am I thanking her for? She was a part of the sham investigation, guys. The lies. Oh, there's investigators. She knew about photos being taken of people's houses and cars. When you talk about Nosey Heaux in the sham investigation, once again, Nosey is a part of it. Once again, Nosey, who is the common denominator in all of the mess? Who might that be? Is it the little lady in the middle? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. She and her husband was a part of the sham investigation as well behind the scenes. Mm-hmm. They were so upset with Monica. Show your face. Show your face. And by doing this funeral, they thought Monica was going to come out. Mm-hmm. Well, well. Just know that she definitely stood by my side. Okay. This was a storm I had to go through. It has passed, but they say darkness will soon see the light. And ladies and gentlemen, the common denominator is sitting right here on the screen. Now I'm taking this slow, right? Because we're easing into it. We haven't even got to what they would say was entertaining. I didn't feel like it was entertaining. I thought that it was disgusting, but we'll let them go with whatever they want to go with, right? Guys, we are working up on that hour mark. We are coming to the part where we are taking up a donation. Okay, this is an independent channel for the people. And right now we are taking up a donation and we are going to go on a quick intermission. I'll give you guys some music and I'll give you guys the thumbnail. Let's go ahead and hit the Cash App. When we have received a Cash App, we will continue with the show. Shout out to our Cash app. Let me go ahead and give you a thank you, and we will proceed with the show. Thank you all so much for supporting Queen Tulsa, the show, whether it's a like, a share, a subscribe, a Cash App, a PayPal, or a Zelle. Thank you for coming by and watching the show. And this is your commercial for being acknowledged for just being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Without you, who would be watching? Thank you for tuning in.
I'm reading through your comments as fast as I can. I didn't think this many people would jump on at the last minute. Okay. Yes, we gonna merchandise. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make some merchandise on the shirt. If you would like one, I'm gonna make a sample. Who is coming for you? Okay. Oh, we talking about the queen, the alleged queen of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Okay, where's she at? All right, aka Dame Skid Row, aka Pelican with some humanoid features, aka whatever peasant.
Now, what we're doing right here is research, and this is what you would call cyberbullying, right? This is what you call homophobia. This is what you call transphobia. This is what you call black supremacy. This is what you call going against another person for malicious intent. They ganged up together, and guess who was the center of it all? Right back at it. Right back at it, love. Let's get into it. And we got Liecella coming up. So the first one is going to be from Liecella, and then you're going to see Sodrunk. Okay. And you'll understand why I say so drunk is because it's always that red cup. And that red cup got him to going on for 45 minutes. Like I said, when anybody pass him a mic, he does it's a 2-minute rule. And he goes 45 minutes plus. Let's get into it.
Is the roast of Queen Tulsa, Oklahoma. Here are some examples of what we're going to do here, okay? Wait, hold on. I want to make it big. Do you hear me? Let's go over here. Let's get the volume. Okay, and here we go. Hi, do you hear me? Do you hear me? This is Oklahoma. Tulsa Queen reporting from the field. People so obsessed about me. Bloggers are talking about me. Why? I'm a teacup. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Okay, that's one example. Okay. And now we're going to go back. I don't know how to.
It's the devilish laugh. It's the malicious intent. She got a kick out of it. You know? And I was supposed to be thanking them. Remember, I'm supposed to be thanking them for harassing me, for cyberbullying me, for trying to mimic me, putting on glasses, had a wig on, got their notepad. This is research. This is what they done. I cannot make this up. These are their words. These are their actions. This is their behavior. Grown people with children. Might I add, adopted.
Go back. How to go back? This is another example. Okay, as we still on no, so here is our second example. These are just some things, and she also has some prior roasts on her channel that you can refer to if you want some other examples of how to do the roast, how they do the roast.
So let's get into the fact that we have So Debonair that showed up, and I'm glad he did, because it only makes sense when we talk about, you know, the gangster granny and that her partner, and we talk about Michael Stovall, and the other night Michael had a blonde wig. Michael had lipstick. Michael had a beard. Let's get into it.
Hi guys, it is lunch. I'm she, Queen Tulsa. And I am here for you to learn how to read. The internet is saying I can't read, but I have a subscription to the paper. Food and wine, I'm class-ish. The class is real, honey. The class is real. And we talk about my wigs, but girl, you see this? Mom approved. Okay, let's not. We're not gonna do that. I am the queen of wigs. Pull up, princess. Pull up. I got you. You know what? I'm not really feeling this wig. This one, it looks more like me, Queen Tulsa. Pull up, bitch. Pull up. First of all, let me read So Debonair. Oh yeah, his health records. But listen to me. He has potato salad, carrots, his health records. Queen Tulsa. Bread, you bitch. Bread. Let me button this up. I forgot to shave today. Mom approved. Now it's time for my setup. What did you do, girl? Bread. That's how you read a bitch. Tulsa. Mom approved. My audition is done, girl. So you know what, Mom? All I got to say is, hold on. Read it and leave. I'm the next on the panel. I have one card in my hand, and they've all been read. Queen Tulsa, out.
So once again, Sodrunk says that he does not know me. Remember? He's always saying, "No, I don't know you." But you made a whole video or a clip, a video mocking me. You guys cannot find videos of me like going out of my way to host a big roast session for these people. Don't have to do it. My commentary alone, one person, just me, one band, one sound here. I don't need a whole gathering, but these people do. Hmm. Absolutely. And she just thought that it was funny. Oh, yeah. She thought that it was funny. Let's tear down the community. I'm not a part of it. She wants to be a woman, and so on and so forth. Let's get into it.
Waiting on you.
I got the chicken. I got the chicken. I got then we got why you dressed like why you got on my wig, girl? What? Wait a minute. Let me try to shit. Girl, I got the chicken for the funeral. Yeah. Oh yes. Oh my God. I didn't shave. Oh my God. Oh, I want to be chosen. Oh, Monica, they're talking about me. Oh, let me get a tarot card reader. Oh, you know what she told me? I'm not going to be chosen either. Wally got his eye on me. Wally, let me sit. Don't cry, Wally. I'm going to stand behind you and wipe the tears off your back. Oh, Wally, don't cry for me. So you don't want to bear me up.
I picked you, Miss E. You are chosen.
Okay. Did I hear a bitch was coming for me? She cannot read, honey. Let me give her a candle and let her know I'm not the one. But I do like the fucking wig. If she give me a post office box, I might send her this wig for real, you know?
What blows me?
Not interested in your demonic candles or your demonic wigs or your demonic fan. I mean, look at those eyes. Look at those eyes. And they say, if you really want to know how a person feels about you, make them mad. Make them mad. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
She want to keep calling you a drunk and then say she's a recovering addict of 9 years. Like, ma'am, they teach you. I've been in the rooms before. Okay, they don't teach you that. You're not supposed to do that. Well, do you have a sponsor so I could call them and let them know that you're not doing the steps correctly? You out here doing some old erroneous shit.
Yeah, she talks like a woman and laughs like a man. What tonight? Is she gonna have her dick in her hand?
Oh, the baby.
It's the evil eyes for me. It's the undressing me. You know, why can't you just stay on topic and talk about me? Why are we even going under the clothes? You get what I'm saying? It's a little creepy to me. For one, if I was interested in women, no, ma'am. Not my type, not my groove, just not it. Scary, you know? That woman would scare the hell out of me. No, thank you. Not interested, you know? And this is the thing. When people show you who they are, believe them. This was 2 years ago, ladies and gentlemen. 2 years ago. It's the wickedness and the deception of it all. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. They counted me out a long time ago. Mm-hmm. But I'm still here. I'm not going to let anybody bully me or try to make me feel less than. And I don't need nobody telling me that I can have a seat at the table. Because my steps are already ordered to have a table and give others opportunities to sit at it. Because it's things like this that I have to go through so I can show others this is how you navigate. These are the signs in the Black community when we talk about individuals that say, oh, well, I have a cousin that's gay, or I have a family member that's gay. That has nothing to do with me, because this woman has a daughter that is gay. And she has no problem with going. Come here, honey. Can you just take a look at this? I don't have the camera on. But this woman, what do you think about her?
She looks like she's kind of fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe she has a demon.
See, that's a demon. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to get off. I'm gonna have to get off here pretty soon. You know, King Tulsa is walking around commando. Okay, shout out to him. You know, definitely gonna have to take care of that. Mm-hmm. Oh, let me hurry up with this content, guys. Stay tuned.
Baby done called in, y'all. The baby got the nerve enough to call it. I told you I was coming over to the house. Okay. Now the baby done called in. Y'all, the baby, not the little baby. The little baby done called in.
Oh, you mean Mo Media?
Yeah.
So listen here. With all due respect, I am addressing these individuals on the panel and their behavior that they have presented to the world. You know, together they didn't hide their faces, they came live, and this is what they wanted everybody to know. And so there's a young guy named Mo Media. You know, he was fresh in the business, working on his channel and things like that. And he had come by, visited my channel. And when I say conquer and divide, these individuals wanted to conquer and divide. They wanted to make me look as bad as they do. You know, their attitudes stink. Let's get into it. Let me find the timestamp of Mo coming on. Oh, you got Sinitra. Oh, we can't forget about her. So we got this lady who looks like a bed bug. She jumped in the mix because she wanted to have a part in it. She went taking pictures of people's tags, their house, their cars. She was definitely a spy. So let's get into it.
Yeah. Now, baby, we want you to be just, you don't have to be on our side, but we just want you to, you need to stay out of this. Stay out of this. Give me a 1 in the chat. A 1 in the chat if I should let them on in the church. Here goes Sister.
Hey, y'all is.
I'm doing good, girl.
Give me a
It's
two
so
if
good to
y'all
see
don't
y'all.
want him to come into church. I'll let the church members, the congregation, to
Let him
decide.
come into church because he got 3 aunties up here, and we can read.
Sister Sinitra.
He got 3 aunties up here, and we can read.
Sister Sinitra, I see you got your hair done today. I see you got your hair done.
Unfortunately, Sinitra didn't get the memo. Sinitra had come up looking like Mo Media. Let's get into it.
I'm trying to be an Avatar
You know, all
Junior.
the wigs, you know, they got a name. This is the missionary. This is the missionary. See, this one here, see, I'm a church lady. This is the missionary. You put this one on. You know how many souls I can save with this wig right now? See, I'm ready. You know, when I start shouting on Friday, I want to have some bounce. When I start shouting Friday.
They say this baby don't know no better. And y'all look, this is not about Wile Coyote today. Okay, that's later.
Did the child get up here?
Good evening. Thank you for calling me baby. You know the way your voice like just sound good. The baby. I don't even,
my baby
everybody
be
be saying the
22.
baby.
He's
I
gonna
don't
be
even mind when the
22.
princess. Thank you for inviting
Can you
me
hear
to
me
the
now?
council.
Can you hear me?
Just the way that they're drooling. I mean, she's literally biting her lip. Literally biting her lip. And like I said, Sinitra was trying to, I think she booked Mo Media's look. Absolutely. Booked the look. Absolutely. Mo and Sinitra are pretty much rocking the same hairstyle. You know, Sinitra just let hers grow out a little bit longer. But yeah, Sinitra was going for the Mo's. She was going for the Mo's look. When she tried to come for me, see how that energy works? She tried to book my look and came out looking like Mo Media. Hey, Evolution 101. Hey, sis. How are you? Oh, yeah, we're just going down the back streets of the Dragon of Me, Friday, July 9th, 2021, all behind Nosey Heaux, common denominator. The reason why she's in a lawsuit with Nicki Minaj. What's good, Marley? Oh, yeah. We're giving a backstory, giving details on how it all started. Absolutely. Now, I want you guys to see how it appears that these, oh my gosh, it just seems like fresh meat in a jailhouse. Let's get into it.
I can hear you. I can hear the ushers. I can see the ushers on the. How y'all doing?
How you doing,
The
Mo?
ushers of the church here. Good. How y'all doing? Blessed. I'm blessed. Blessed and highly favored.
He's so precious, ain't he?
See, y'all just asked me for a cash app over there at that church. That
You know
rundown
she
church.
did.
Listen here. I want you to get into everybody's body language right now. Now, Sinitra, in that Whitney Houston wig, looks like she just scared the mess out of that man. When she puckered her lips out. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The lust. It's given she's lusting over this young man.
You know she did, and you know I'm not gonna say nothing because she's supporting. She's trying to push her channel. So
No, that's not the way.
yeah. Good. How y'all doing? Blessed. I'm blessed. Blessed and highly favored.
He's so precious, ain't he?
See, y'all just asking for a cash app over there at that church. That
You know
rundown
she did. You know she did, and you know I'm not gonna say nothing because she's supporting. She's trying to push her channel. So
No, that's not the way you do it. That's not the way you do it.
Hey, it's not, but it's not my channel to be. I wouldn't. You see, I don't give away.
And see, when she's trying to sit up here and play YouTube police while all committing cyberbullying, right? This ladies and gentlemen, this is cyberbullying. Cyber transphobic slurs, demeaning comments. You're hosting a funeral. It's a ritual. It didn't work. It didn't work. And look who was a part of it. You see how these black women just came, angry black women had come together to take Queen Tulsa down. Oh, they were on it. Oh, listen, these women, these witches thought that they could take me down. The ritual is void. Return to sender.
My cash out, but you know I work full time. I don't need, I don't need that.
Well,
I won't judge anybody.
Let me tell you what it is where you went wrong.
What's up?
You don't co-sign to the bullshit. When they do bullshit that I don't approve, I just don't say nothing, okay? I just don't say shit. They know when I don't approve of the shit that they're doing, or I take it behind closed doors.
You trying to get
I
your
got
money?
some serious
You know
questions.
what,
Do you know everything that's going on? Do you know everything that's going on?
And that's what I do know, and that's what.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we're about to get into the good part. Oh yeah, we're just now starting to get into the good part, and here we are. When someone is trying to correct you and someone is giving their unbiased opinion, their views, you should not shut them down. You shouldn't. Let them talk. Let's get into it.
What I said, but what I do know, Marcella, was you were saying slanderous stuff about me. When I was saying, I said I copied from her. I like the chat. I love Marcella.
But you know what you said about me? You said when I get 60 years old, I'm gonna lose my memory, honey. And then you said I got to get my money out. Remember that?
I'm 20 and I don't have my memory, Marcella. Well,
That was after you made your remark.
Why would I say that with nothing?
Listen, you are somebody's child.
Why would I
you
say
came
that with no
at
reason,
me,
Marcella?
so I just fed you back.
Okay, so really what I'm confused about is you have these allegedly highly educated women up here and they don't understand the concept of a conversation. That's one person talks, you listen to understand. When they're done and it's your opportunity to speak, then you speak. Over talking, you're very upset, you got your hand on your head, probably had a cup right next to you. We don't know. But from the past, everybody knew that anything was your situation. Let's get into it.
Does that
You
sound?
understand?
That doesn't sound viable. Like, I don't know the conversation. She calls you a drunk, you know, and that's another thing.
It doesn't matter
Princess,
what
you
she
know, you
called me.
cannot
She's a recovering addict.
exactly. And
She
she's
is
not
an
here right now.
Avatar
But
Junior.
the thing
She
is, I
is.
told you that I always had love for you, and you. When I saw that, literally, go back and replay that. I saw that, and I said, I didn't say nothing to you, and that's when I said all those things out of her. And I don't say it's not good. It's not. I'm not, justifying what
But
I
do
said
you
at
know
all.
what's going on? Do you know everything that's transpiring right now?
I do not. I came here
Well, you're
actually to
smack
find out
dead
because she
in the
just ended the
you're
live.
smack
She
dead
just
in the
ended the
middle of
live.
our funeral services. We're planning this
Funeral
funeral.
service
Yeah.
over someone that lost their life. That's what I was asking about before she ended it. I was asking.
So you're sitting over here, digging through your head, putting your arms behind your head, telling this man that you are over there planning a funeral. He then asks, did someone pass? Make it make sense, people. I was a threat. I'm a star. They saw me shining. They saw that potential and they wanted to take me down. You have to really, really, really be upset with somebody to announce that it's church announcement and it's a homegoing service for somebody that is still alive. These are people that are in charge of other people. That's scary. With these thoughts, these feelings, and their beliefs, and these rituals that they try to place on me that failed, resend, return to its sender. Return to sender.
If somebody had lost their life, and like, what was because people in the chat were saying, someone, she's the reason that. Ooh, sorry, Princess, you're welcome back on. I was about to say you're welcome back on your show whenever you want.
I just pressed the wrong button. I ain't went nowhere.
And the shade with the Tulsa, okay?
Okay, we doing full shade. This is see what the thing was over there at the live that you were on.
Yeah.
There was subtle shade. Okay, first of all, the thumbnail that she chose was the exact thumbnail that was sitting up in my last live. Okay, she copied it. And there are things about what she was saying in her little mantra. That's my material. She just changed it around a little bit. I don't mind people biting off me, but don't insult me and then bite off of me. That's trash. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm just playing over here today. I'm having a good time. But what you're not going to do is come into my lives and come over to my house and disrespect me. And
that's what has been my mantra. But come on.
Are you supporting Speak with your girl, Marcella?
Marcella, we need to go over this again. I didn't feel.
Watch Sizzle before
Here we are. The players are lining up. Those four did to him what they did to me. Tried to block me in the corner. You know what I'm saying? And now you have Sodrunk on the stage with the red cup. Let's get into it.
we put him in that ground. When we're not gonna bury him, we're trying to
Oh,
get.
I'm not
We're
gonna
trying to
chisel.
save.
I'm a
Girl,
child
just
of
hold on.
Christ.
Just hold on, baby. Just hold on, baby. We're trying to save his soul. Okay, he's coming to Jesus. He's at the altar. Let's let him be at the altar. Okay. And we're talking of it with the pastor.
Yeah, don't get rid of him yet, Lord.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that to him. I told you we was gonna go light.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there's that red cup. The red cup. Can we get a love offering? Can we get a love offering? Are we working over here? I'll give you guys some music. We're going to have a quick intermission. We'll come right back.
on him because I really didn't think he know really what's going on. He's just a casualty of war over here. Okay, so let the baby talk. Okay?
Yeah.
We love you. We love you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no, that's all. You know what? And that's really a casualty, because I did subscribe a few days ago for Queen Tulsa.
So I want you guys to really pay attention to the language. Casualty of war. Ritual. This was a ritual that they were working on behind the scenes to take Queen Tulsa down. Anybody that tried to be friends with me, they tried to end those relationships. And it was a lot going on, people. Y'all do not know. They were working overtime. They had people that had nothing to do with it gathering information, going to my videos, taking clips and things like that, right? They were not playing fair. The rejects 2.0. But guess who the leader was in it? Guess who they were advertising for? This that demon on the screen. Let's get her off.
His birthday, I found her, like you said, from the teacups, and I just support her because she black and because Tulsa, Oklahoma has a lot of history like that. But people in the comments today, well, yeah.
See, it'd be the uneducated ones that just don't care. If she knew anything about Tulsa, Oklahoma, there's a lot of history here. But being that she's, down with the black supremacy, that wouldn't resonate with her spirit. That's why she has Tulsa Route 66 as her background. And she's in a street with a chair. And she's talking about, I have loose screws. I'm not out. I don't have a background with me sitting in the road. Let's get into it.
That's all pro-black forever. Like that. If you black, I support you. That's always been my mantra. But come on.
Are you supporting Speak with your girl, Marcella?
Marcella, we need to go over this again. I didn't feel hurt until you said something, and then it was all bets are off. I felt hurt.
Oh, okay.
And I did apologize to you now. And I don't think it's just because you're older. I don't think it's appropriate that I said anything. Even if you said something, I don't disrespect elders, but
Why did she throw her neck back like she wasn't his elder? Oh, it's because she's hanging around some young losers, right? And they are not holding her accountable. Your behavior is out of control. Your behavior's out of control. You're sitting up in your room, carrying on, your hair all over your head. You got your spaghetti straps on, like you look like you were about to just go to bed. At this, like Nene did on The Housewives when she closed her just close your laptop, walk away, and hop in bed.
That's nothing. My only issue is what I'm here for is to see what's going on, because she asked me to come in the chat today, and that obviously I was there for a couple hours. But what's going on? People are talking about in the chat, like, what's the issue? What happened? What's going on?
We've had several lives. Again, I was on Candy Washington's page when and I said a few words. I didn't even say much.
She got offended.
She came in there. I didn't say nothing about her. I wasn't thinking about her funky ass, okay, at all. She came in trolling.
Period.
this is the problem. She came in trolling.
Put that period in the background.
And then I went over to Goddess Raven's page.
Goddess Raven, I love Goddess Raven.
Trolling. I must have been in who else? I was in somebody else's page.
So she's following you?
Yes, I didn't think about that whole, and she come in there following me, and then she came in my live in allegiance, to her.
Oh,
leader.
And this is just all like in support of.
Yes.
No.
She came in here on my live Monday and cut the fool. I'm gonna show you the highlight reel.
That's what it is. Yeah. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry. Well, you know what? I just wanted to know.
Now, peep this because I want to make this very clear. These people have been on YouTube before me. They were way advanced to the beef sector, to trolling and doing the most, right? So what they did was they took my picture, made an account, and then they were going in each other's comments and putting malicious things in there. Like they were saying something about Sodrunk was saying that I was trying to, I had exposed his records. Boy, I don't know you, don't care about you. I mean, I don't know what it is that drove him to think that he was gonna be a part of my skit. Like, don't know you. Just know that you had that red cup. You went on for about 45 minutes. And anytime you have that red cup, it's just an ongoing situation. And so I tune out personally. When he would come on All About the Tea and he would pop up, I'd leave until he's gone. Long-winded, repeats everything that everybody else said. Let's get into it. And it's the demon all up on those individuals. Those 4 individuals, I'm not talking about Mo. Mo was actually not in none of that. Mo had just come to support a sister. I don't know what's going on, sister, but I'm going to be here and support you. And they got mad.
And now I know, but I didn't know this was all over, you know who, like defending and doing all that when, we don't even know. We don't even know for real, the truth, the tea.
She been following me, calling me drunk. And that I had a hard
I heard that. I heard that today.
No, but she's been following me to different pages saying that I have a heart on her
and stuff like
when
that.
I supported her.
Yeah, I'm the only one that did. Okay.
So I didn't know. And that I don't know why. I don't know why that's even. Why anybody would think that that's a better way to excel themselves. But damn.
Well, she got some.
She don't have anything to do with it.
She did,
and
but
she's getting involved for nothing.
Your boy, we was having a good conversation. I thought that was the views. I didn't know that was. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense, y'all. I am at the altar, so spray me.
I don't think that what she's doing is
I'm coming to light.
At that point right there, I had to disconnect. They were talking about altars and all types of things. And so that's why I was trying to tell people this was a ritual that those individuals were working up behind the scenes. However, it did not work. Return to sender and leave the queen alone. And through all that, I forgave everybody. I have forgiven everybody. And once again, something happens to me. And you have these same people running to make content. Couldn't wait to say all these negative things about me. I mean, could not wait when they saw a moment they captured and drew in their audience to get a laugh. Oh, nothing happened to her. Oh, she was breaking in the hotel. Oh, this, oh, that. Oh, she needs to stop talking. Oh, she needs to stop this. I think it's time for people to start doing some self-evaluations in their own lives. Right? And you've heard on several occasions, Queen Tulsa has something to bring to the table, you know? But I don't need you confirming that. I already knew it, love. See, because I have self-love and I believe in myself. I don't need nobody else's compliment to get me started. You know, I'm a self-motivator, self-starter. And so sometimes you don't let everybody know all the amenities, you know? You don't let them know all your amenities because people will be your friend because of what you know, how you can do this, or how it when it's beneficial for them. Absolutely. So I wanted to come by and give you guys a little history lesson on the past. And let's see, we stopped at okay. So I know where we stopped that I just jotted it down, and we'll pick up on this saga that this lady was a part of. When you talk about having a history, warrants, on the run, money game, gathering a crowd to spew rhetoric, you can count on her. This is what they did to me. The funeral. Everybody had come in their Sunday's best. People of the LGBTQ community, when you talk about getting along, when you talk about trans lives matter, when you talk about Black lives matter, look at these Black sellouts on the screen. This is what they look like. Everyday people. The encounters, the disrespects, it didn't go unnoticed. Karma is here to wake it up. On that note, thank you all for coming out to the Goddess Queen Tulsa show. I am your host, Queen Tulsa, and until next time, so long.